Hey, what's up y'all? It's your boy Nick and we are back with another video. So for today's video, I'm gonna be breaking down what tools and products I use on a daily basis. Now this video may be good for any barber that wants to start their own at-home setup, maybe out of the garage. And then also too, this is good for any barber that feels like their setup is lacking some things. Now I've already given you guys a tour of my suite, so I won't be focusing on that. I'm just gonna be focusing on the tools and products that I use on a daily basis. So if you guys are ready to get into the video, let's get it. Alright guys, so here's my setup. If you guys have already checked out my suite tour, you guys already know I use a Husky toolbox. The reason I like using this toolbox is because it has many drawers. I can place so many different things in. But we're gonna go ahead and start with what's on top of this toolbox. First off guys, I have a sharps box. Now, if you're a barber, I don't know if beauticians could work with razors, but if you're anybody that works with razors, you wanna make sure you have a sharps box. Now, every time I finish using the razor on my client, I just go ahead, open it up, pop the razor off in there, and then boom. You wanna definitely make sure you have somewhere to keep your razors. So the second thing, of course, before you put the cape on, you wanna make sure you have neck strips. I see a lot of barbers not using neck strips, putting on that cape back and forth on different clients. It could get a little nasty, a little sweaty in between clients, especially with the summer months coming up. So you definitely wanna make sure you have these neck strips. All right, so now, we have the Cool Care. I use this to disinfect my clippers, and also when my clippers are running hot, I use it to cool down the clippers. It's pretty good. There are different brands out there. I've always had the Andis Cool Care, and I really like it, man. So yeah, Andis Cool Care, you wanna make sure you have something to be able to disinfect your clippers, and then also to cool them down if they're running hot. And then we have a little bit of hairspray. I use this when I spray my hair fibers into my clients, or if I'm doing a longer style and I want it to hold, I have the extra hold. I found that when I'm using this as a holding spray for, let's say, the hair fibers, my clippers are able to cut through the hairspray without getting clogged up. I know if I use spritz, sometimes that could be a little bit too much and my clippers can get clogged up. So yeah, you wanna make sure you have some type of hairspray, not even just for the hair fibers, but say if you have a longer hairstyle. Next to that, we have Elegant Shave Gel. You wanna make sure you keep this on deck. I know a lot of barbers out there, they like to do a dry shave. Me, I like doing it sometimes, but when it comes to the face or any clients that have sensitive skin, we're definitely hitting them with the Elegant Shave Gel. And then I have a little bit of Cantu conditioning hair lotion. I use this sometime. Really don't use it too much. Well, you couldn't tell, it's almost gone. I've had it for a little while, but I just use this in clients with a little bit of dry scalp, throw a hot towel over them, and boom, they're good to go. All right, so now we have my Clubman. I like to use this on my clients. I put a little bit on the duster, wipe them off right after the cut. It helps get any of that excess hair off. It's really good. It smells really good too, has a good scent. And then, like I said, I have my duster, have some Cantu Wave Lotion Curling Mousse. This comes out really cool, looks good for the videos, you know, the mousse. Yeah, I really like this stuff. And then we have the H22. This helps with any HIV, AIDS virus. It helps lubricate the clippers, disinfect, all that type of stuff. I like to spray that on the clipper, let it sit for a little while, then spray it off. It really helps out. Now right here, we have some alcohol. This is mixed. I cannot remember the name of this stuff. It smells really good. It comes in a blue can, but I do mix a little bit of alcohol in there with it, and my clients love the way it smells. I like to spray them with this after the cut. And then also you want to make sure that you have some sort of water so you can spray in the client's hair, especially the longer client's hair. It really helps that make the hair movable, and when you're cutting with the shears. All right, so now I have my clipper guards. These are my plastic wall guards. I really like using these. I have number 1 through half. I like keeping these up top, and I have some in the drawer down there, but these are the ones that I use on a daily basis, so I like to keep them right here. And then right here, we have my detachable blades. I've really been into using the detachables. I use my BGRBs right here. I love them. I already got the 1A blade up there. And then I have the 3 3/4 all the way down to the 0A on top. Like I said, I use these on a daily basis, so I like to keep these right here. And then I have my square reader. I use square for checkout, and then I also use my style seat. I take cash too as well, but I have this just in case a client wants to use card, and I have 2 of these just in case I lose them. So right here, I have my barber side. I make sure to change this out every week. Barbers, you need to change this out. I don't know how many times I've seen different barbers with, there's literally no water left in here, or it just looks nasty. You see a bunch of hair floating around and stuff like that. Like I said, you want to make sure you change this at least once a week, maybe even more, but once a week minimum, and it just looks good. Your clients really like to see, like, hey, this looks fresh, this looks good, it looks real put together, so your clients really feel good about that. So you definitely want to make sure you're changing this at least once a week. And then we'll move on. I have my wall detailers. Now these are my babies, my babies. These are my hitters right here. I've never moved this blade. This blade came how it is out the box. I actually need to put some oil on them. They sound a little loud, but I'll do that later. Now, as of lately, I've been using these bad boys. I switched out the blade. It had the graphite blade up there. Now it has the gold FX blades, and man, these things are hitters. These, I love them. I love them to death. And I have the cord ran from behind, and I also have my iPhone charger. I do run cordless clippers, but I also still have my T outliners and my BGRBs. I had the cordless set up on them, but the station ended up dying, so I had to go back corded. But I like to keep this area pretty clean, you know, not a lot of cords. All right, so next we're gonna go over here. I do have this blower right here. I was using my blow dryer, dust off the clients, but I ended up finding this on Amazon, and man, this thing, it is strong. That thing's strong. As far as the first drawer, all right, this is where I keep all my clippers. This is where I keep pretty much everything that I need really, really accessible. Of course, I have my magic clip. I have my BGRBs. I have my T outliners. I use these for balding, anything else like that. And then these are pretty much my fading clippers. Now, if I do want to knock out a haircut real quick, I'll use the detachables. See the guards right here, all the way down to the one detachable blade, and then I'll take out that bottom line with this bad boy right here. For the most part, any type of fading that I do, regardless, it's gonna be done with these clippers. I was using my magic clips. I just use these for more of just when I want to take down bulk, when I don't want to put too much strain on my T outliners, because I do use these for balding and sometimes edging up. I will use these to take down a lot of the bulk. So as far as what else is in the drawer, of course, I have a bigger brush. This is for when I want to brush more of the hair. And then I have a roller brush back there. It's almost on its last leg. I need to get another one. And then I have some tools just in case I need to do some quick clipper maintenance right here. And then I have my hair fibers. Now, when it comes to the hair fibers, I like to mix the light brown with the dark brown. Now, what that does, it gives it a little bit more of a natural look. I noticed when I just use the dark brown, it could be a little bit too dark for some people's edge ups, and when I use the light brown, obviously it could be a little bit too light. Now, I used it a little bit earlier, so it's not too much in there, but I actually don't like to put too much in here because I found when I overfill it and I spray it, it comes out splotchy. So I like to put a little bit in there and just lightly graze. I'm definitely for using the enhancements, but I don't like using the enhancements when you can tell that the haircut has been enhanced. Thinking about getting a compressor and using some more of the semi-permanent hair enhancements, but as for right now, this works perfectly fine. I use this, and then I hit them with the hairspray, bada boom, bada bang. They crispy, ready to go, show out for the weekend or whatever they gotta do. All right, so after that, I have the control for my sign, Paradise right there, nothing too crazy. And right here, I do have a chip reader. I do use this as well as the card swiper. I use them both, but sometimes I forget to charge this one, so I end up using this a whole lot more often than I do with this one. And then also I have some clipper oil that I do, like I said, need to put on those wall detailers, but I use this pretty often. And then I have an assortment of brushes, hair clips, hair ties. I do have Suavecito matte pomade, and oh, also too, I forgot to show you guys this. This is some volumizing powder. I do like to put this on some of the clients' hair when they want more of a texture look, more volume. And yeah, and then I like to come back with this Suavecito matte pomade. I really like that one because it doesn't give you a really shiny look, but it gives you more of a matte look with a lot of hold. And also too, I have my Andis full shaver. Really like the Andis full shaver, but I do want to try out the Fabulous one of my homies has it, and every time I cut his hair and I use it, I love it. And then I have the blade setter for my silver FXs, my razor blade, and then also I have three different shears, all three different lengths. And then I have some thinning shears right here. And this is a little pouch that I can put the shears in when I wear a belt, but I never really use that. But this is pretty much what I keep on my top drawer. These were my clippers. This is everything that I just need to grab and go with. All right, so as far as my second drawer, I have my mirror. You definitely need one of those so you're able to show the clients the cut in the mirror. Your boy hair getting long on him. Yeah. I have a diffuser right here. I like to use this when I have a curly hair client and I like to blow dry their hair with that. And then also, like I said, I have the rest of the guards. I think I'm missing a 7. I don't know where it went, but I think I have an extra one somewhere. Further down, what do we got? We got a clipper graveyard. Really don't use nothing out of there. And then boom, in here. Now this right here is a definite must for me. I cannot cut anyone's hair without having gloves. Like there's a Target across the road. If I run out of gloves and I forget, hey, we gotta wait 5 minutes until I run to this Target. My homie put me on with these gloves years back, and after that, I've never looked back, man. I think I've cut 1 or 2 people's hair without gloves, and it just felt so different. So different. So if you haven't already got into the gloves games, I'm telling you guys, yes, some barbers like to say, oh, I like to feel the hair and everything else like that. Me, I hate hair splinters, and then also too, I hate my hands smelling like my clients' heads after I finish cutting their hair. So yeah, you definitely want to get some gloves. Another diffuser just in case I use it. This is my cord for my Andis foil shaver, and then also I have a curl sponge. I have a do-rag just in case I need to use it on a client. I have some toothpicks, use those on a daily. And then also too, I have my Delco Prime. I love using these razors. They're pretty good, stay pretty sharp, and stay pretty solid. So also too, I have my blow dryer, nothing too crazy. Yeah, I like to set it right here. Now I also do have my hot towel warmer, and I have some towels down there. I need to take those home at the bottom because those were used towels. But I do use a hot towel on pretty much every one of my clients. If you get an edge up with the razor on the beard, on the face, you're gonna get a hot towel. So I like to keep the hot towel warmer over there with the fresh towels, and then you definitely need somewhere to store the dirty towels. When I finish with them, I take them home every night, wash them so the clients have fresh towels in the morning. And that is definitely something for you barbers out there that are just starting off. Really want to take your services to the next level, definitely get your hot towel warmer. So yeah guys, like I said, this was just going to be a quick little video of the tools and the products that I use on a daily basis. If I missed anything, go ahead and drop a comment in the comments section. And if you're new to this channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also turn on the post notifications, hit that like button if you found any value in this video. And until next time guys, peace.